So for someone to be pure in the heart, it means you have to be clean. You have to have unmixed feeling, undiluted love for God. You need not to compromise, no matter the situation, no matter what it is. Be for God. That is why Joshua said, choose ye this day on which side are you. It is either you are for God or you are for the devil. Choose ye this day. So whatever things you are doing, you need to always think, what is God going to feel? How is God going to feel about this action? If I should do this now, how is God going to feel? The human family today, there are people who love one another with their lips. I love you. You are this. You are my brother. You are my sister. You are this and that. Immediately you are gone, they begin to bite. They say all kind of evil things, abominable things concerning you. They forgot that there is one who sees above all things. They forgot. So that is it. We need to do things according to how God expected the human family to do. Let's read from John chapter 4, verse 23. John 4:23. And see what the Bible is telling us there. John 4:23 says, but the hour cometh, and now is, when the true worshippers shall worship the Father in spirit and in truth. For the Father seeketh such to worship him. We shouldn't be double-minded. Because of money, you turn your back on God. Because of fleshly desires, you turn your back on God. You want to drive a new car, you can turn your back on God. Because you want to have this, you can turn your back on God. You want to compare yourself to other fellow. This guy, we were born the same time. Imagine, he has this, he has that. Look at how I am, I have nothing. So because of that, you can go to any length. Even engaging yourself in money ritual, doing all sorts of things, stealing. Just to make money. To please who? Humans, not God. You can't please God with your money. He is the giver of wealth. If he gives you wealth and you did not use it in an appropriate way, then you don't please God. You please yourself, your fleshly desires. You ask God for favor. After obtaining that favor, you begin to do different things. Things are not done that way. Say the hour is come and is now that we should walk, worship, walk all the work, the things we need to do to the glory of God. As it said, whatever you do to the glory of God. So we should seek God with our whole heart, with our whole strength and mind to seek God. There is a reward for that, and only God in his infinite mercy will reward us. In 24, the Bible says, John 4:24, God is a spirit. Who is God? God is a spirit. Where is God? God is everywhere. God is in the wicked. God is in the righteous. The only difference is that the air the wicked breathe is God. But he is not in their character. He is not in their attitude. That is just the difference. Because without God, a wicked man cannot live. You have to breathe. Where do you get the air from? From God. He said when God created Adam, he created a body without a soul. And God breathed into his nostril. And he gained life and become a living soul. You see people killing, doing all sorts of things, bank robbery, terrorism, attacking people, raping people, hurting people with their evil words, with their tongues. God is in everyone. God is everywhere, but it is not in your character. God is not in your character. You, those who are doing wicked, you who is looking at me now, who is still indulging in doing wicked. So wickedness is not good. Whenever you sit down, whatever you are planning to do, there is always a voice that will tell you which way to go. The only problem is we don't sometimes listen to those voices. We don't obey those voices. You know in your heart that what you are about to do is evil, but you still stick to it. Why? Because you have no fear for God. You have no fear. If you fear God, you will not hurt your fellow human. Because the Bible says, love your neighbor as yourself. Can you hurt somebody you love? No. But because you don't fear God, you don't care. You are only looking at what you are going to gain, what you are expecting out of it. Our politicians nowadays going from one place to another, bribing people, using money to win an election, to rig elections. Why? Because they have no fear of God. These are the same people who will come tomorrow and lay their hands on the Bible and swear. Once they are seated on the throne, they forgot all because they don't fear God. They are fools. That is what the Bible called them. They are fools. It says only the fools say there is no God. They don't fear God. Once you attain power, power comes from God. If you obtain power, and because you have obtained that power, now you are using it to do evil, you no longer fear God, you are a fool. So please, let us fear God. Let us worship God in truth and in spirit. He said God is a spirit, and they that worship him must worship him in truth and in spirit. It is a must. It's a command. It's a command. This is not negotiation, it's a command. The Bible is commanding you to worship God in truth and in spirit. It is either you worship him in truth and in spirit, or you don't worship at all. That is why Joshua said, choose ye this day. On whose side are you? It is either you are for God or you are for the devil. Don't compromise. Don't compromise at all. Thank you, my brothers and sisters.